Anything is possible. It started with a dream. Our passion made a difference and built a family. We've grown strong.
Good morning.
You know it's all because
I'm Libby Dyson from libbystamps.com, and thanks so much for joining me today. Sorry I'm a little late. I don't know what happens to the time. Okay, so we are making a treat bag today using the Toil Tidings suite, and hopefully we'll do some stamping. But hi Rails, how are you? I've been away in Sydney for a week and caught up with friends and family, and thanks for sharing, Rails. So yeah, I've been away in Sydney for the week, so I got back yesterday, and yeah, I've got someone's turned the volume up. My grandkids have been playing with my tablet, so the volume was up. Anyway, so yeah, I haven't got a lot to share with you today. I've got the new trimmer to show you, so that's good, and I've got some other projects to show you that I've been making. Just having a coffee. So this is what we're doing today. It's self-closing, so it doesn't need anything to close it, and it'll fit quite a bit inside. So that's what we're doing with Toil Tidings. My special this week is on Memories and More cards, and I think I've already shared with you quite a number of those types of cards that I've made. It's the note cards, and yeah, so I've got Memories and More specials going this week. Last week was the 3D metal embossing folder, and I had lots of fun with it, doing all sorts of things. So now don't forget to like my page so that you're notified when I go live, and yeah, share this video with your friends and family. I'd love to get my name out there a little bit more, and I'd love for you to help me. All right, so my prize today, now I can't find it, somewhere safe. I'll find it during the video and share with you. I've got a really nice card to send out to somebody today. Without further ado, I'm going to turn the camera around and share a few things with you. All right, I've got this card to share with you that I got from a friend. My friend's name is Leonie, and she gave that to me last week when I caught up with her. And I'm just going to go and grab the prize for today. All right. When I travel to various places, I usually take a clear wood case with me, and I put my cards in it. I write post-it notes on the back of what I've used, but this is the prize today. All right, so it says just breathe. It's stamped on the inside, and for this card I've used champagne foil on the front. Not that you'd know it because I've done lots of things to it. Espresso, colourful season stamp set, and the seasonal layers dies, the linen thread, hammered metal 3D folder, and the inks I've used on the leaves. So that's the champagne foil, and then I've used the inks on the leaves. So these are the inks I've used. Pumpkin Pie, Crumb Cake, Balmy Blue, Old Olive. Then I've put Versamark on it with gold Stampin' Emboss powder. So I had a lot of fun with that. So that's today's prize. All right. Now this is the card that Leonie gave me, and it's gorgeous. So my tablet's not playing nice with friends today. Here we go. Can't see comments, can't see anything. There we go. I think got you all. All right, so beautiful card. And then written inside. What else was I going to show you? I was going to show you these. These are on my blog today with a video of how to do them. And they stand up and they're also magnetized. I don't know. So that one's got a strip magnet. There's a magnet underneath that one somewhere. So you can use them. They're giant pegs. Use them for notes. They'll stand up that way as well. But then the notes is upside down. So they're on my blog today and how to make them. So what else? So I got this from Leonie too. For sponge daubers. Isn't this fantastic? In a half wood mount case. Sponge daubers. She gave me a nice key ring too with nail on it for Libby. Isn't that lovely? Alright. So what else have I got to share with you? That's today's prize, and I think that's about it. Oh, the new trimmer. Look. Look, I have a new trimmer in the house. I've unpacked it. I've done a video on it, which I'll put up shortly. I've just been a bit short on time since I got back, but I love it. How good is it? It does come with a plastic coating on it, which you need to remove. I love the arm. It goes straight out, and it's got its own little built-in foot here. And it's not going to break off. It's quite sturdy in this part here, so it's all housed inside, so it's quite sturdy. And I love this. Look, I don't know if you can see, but the measurements keep going inside the join, which is fantastic, and it glides beautifully. And you've got your cutter in the dark and your scorer in the light. So how good's that? And there's no need for a mat. So that's the new trimmer. And you can get a set of 4 blades as well. So that's available for demonstrators now, but it'll be available for customers shortly. I have to clean up my desk today. All right, so we're using Toil Tidings. So we're using this DSP and this stamp set to make our self-closing box, which I've made one before, but you're going to help me make this one. So firstly, we need to choose our paper. All right, so I made that one in the check. Quite like the check, although we could do stripes. What do you think? Stripes, red or green? Checks, red or green? Or we could do the holly leaf, red or green. So what's your preference, ladies? So you've got the holly leaf, the checks, or the stripes. Just let me know. Don't forget, for every comment you make, you get an entry in the draw. and stripes. Rails wants stripes. Everybody else right with stripes? Want red stripes or green stripes? Might do red stripes, eh? Because the other one's green. Alright, let's get rid of that. And now I've got to make sure I've got my handy dandy little bit of paper here. Don't you like how I work things out? Oh dear. Alright, so the DSP is going to be 14.5 by 21 centimetres or 5 3/4 inches by 8.5 inches. So I want it to go this way. So open out my ruler and I'm going to do it at 21. Watch this, look, 21's there. Alright, close it down and then just, I hope I'm doing this the right way. No, I'm not. I've got to do 21 that way. Just as well, I thought about that. Alright, so stripes going that way and we're doing 21. How cool is that? And then I think I'm going to have to change these around, but anyway. Alright, so on this side you're going to score at 2.5 centimetres. So 2.5, just there. And then on the other end you're going to score at 4 3/4, so 2.5 and then 4 3/4, which is 12.5, 12.6. No, that's not right. Must be 1 inch again. Wait, I'll just check. Yes. Alright, so 2.5 on the other side as well. So we'll just line that up there. Sorry about that. I haven't written those measurements down. Alright, so then we're going to score here at 10 centimetres or 4 inches, and then again at 8 inches or 20 centimetres, and that's going to be our little tab. Good morning, Julie, how are you? That's all right, I was late too. I've done something wrong, haven't I? That should be 21. I've done the 21 the wrong way. Alright. Alright, so I'm just going to cut this. I hope this works or we'll be making another one. I've read the instructions, my instructions incorrectly. Alright, so 21 by 5 3/4. So it's 8.5 by 5 3/4. Alright, score at 2.5 or 1 inch on both ends, and we've already done one end. Alright, score at 4 or 10 centimetres. Thanks, Julie, for sharing. So they're our basic score lines. Alright, 21 or 20. Alright, so they're our basic score lines. So this one on top, decide which is going to be your top and your bottom. and your top is going to bend out just like that. You don't really need your bone folder, you can do it just with your fingers. The bottom one is going to bend in. Alright, then bend over these bits where you've scored and in the middle. Now along the bottom, that's the side you bent in, you're going to score again at 2 and 4 or 5 and 15, just up to the score line. Alright, so go to 2, and we're just doing to the score line, which is here, and then again at 6, which is here. Alright, now you probably can't see that. And then we're going to come in with our snips, and we're cutting off this bit down here. Good morning, Helen, how are you? And this bit here. Right, you're cutting those bits off. Then get some tear and tape and put that down the side. And I like to put it close to the fold. Show you by folding this over so that it's properly closed. Alright, so just down the fold. Alright, so that's our side done. Now on our bottom where we did our other score lines, she says, now that she can't find them, it must be down here. Yes, there and there. Oh, that one cut. That's alright, because that's what we want to do. We want to cut up those score lines that we did. Alright, and that's going to form our box. Now I just bring in a ruler and my bone folder, and what I'm going to do now is from this point here to where I cut, I'm going to score down. So I've cut here, if I put that up there like that, you'll be able to see where I'm scoring. So from that corner to that corner, I'm scoring down. Then from the middle to that same corner, so to this corner that we just scored to, and the middle is here, and we're going to score up like that, and then from that point to there, so find the middle again, just about there I think. Might fold that in half so you can see what I'm doing. So from there to there, then score, and then from there to the edge we're going to score. Alright, and then you just need to come in and fold on those score lines just gently. Excuse me. So that one went that way I think. Don't think I've done these deep enough anyway. So from there to there, and then I'm going to repeat that from there, and that one from there to there. Can you see how it's forming now? And you don't need your bone folder because this is just designer series paper. And then this one needs to come in this way, from there to there. And then this one needs to come in this way, from there to there. Alright, so that's how it should look, so that you've got those creases. So if I take off the tear and tape from the edge here, never find what I want when I need it. There it is. Alright, so fold that down, take the backing off the tear and tape, and then fold this one just across gently. Sorry if my head's in the way. And meet those bits up. Alright, so that's the box so far. Now we've got our bottom. Now that's the back. Good morning, Karen. How are you? Good morning, Mary. Watching from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. Thank you, Mary. Alright, don't forget to like my page and share. So that's the back. So I'm going to put tear and tape on that flap there, so that it grabs the others as it goes down. So it's a bit hard to see with this stripe, I think, but anyway. So tear and tape on this one here. And then on the other ones, you're going to do it on the inside. Yes, just have to check. Don't want to be sticking things down the wrong way. Alright, so turn them all around and just put tear and tape on them. So just make sure each flap, finger that doesn't work. Alright, got my self into a sticky mess here. Alright, that's better. Alright, so you've got your tear and tape on. I think I've got more on my fingers than I have anywhere else, but anyway. Alright, so we're going to take all the backings off. Now don't do what I did when I was first making this and put that down, because it'll stick to your mat. Alright, and then this one. So you only need tear and tape on the bottom and the side, and then it'll just close by itself. So make it into a square as best you can, and then you're going to, sometimes you need to just chop some of these little mite at the corners, but anyway. So put the back down first, then just go around, trying not to get yourself stuck. Alright, put that one down. Trying to keep a nice square look to your base. Now if you were to put something heavy in this, I'd cut a square out and put it on the bottom, just to give it some extra strength. So we might do that anyway. What have I done with my ruler? So just dropped a whole heap of stuff on the floor. Sorry about that. So you need a square about 4.5 centimeters, or I'd do 1 7/8 probably inches. And I'll get some real red card and we'll make a base for it. And then that just gives you a little bit more strength in the bottom. I'm just looking for a scrap here. To what did I drop? So that it can put heavier objects in the bottom. So sorry, I do 1 7/8 is there, I think. 1 3/4, 1 7/8. So it's about 4.7 centimeters squared. Just cut a square. Yep, that'll fit nicely on the bottom. Like the new trimmer, the girls who haven't seen it already. Nice new trimmer. Stampin' Up trimmer coming out soon. Alright, so I'm just going to put some liquid glue on the bottom of this and then put my box. Well, I might turn my box up first and then put it on. And that just gives you a little bit more strength in the base so that you can put heavier things in it. And it also covers up that base. Alright, so there's our self-closing treat box. And you just open it up. Oh, we forgot to cut that bit. So you do need to snip this bit down here. There we go. And there you have your self-closing treat box, which will take quite a bit of stuff, she says, when she can get her fingers in there and open it up to show you. Alright, so now we're up to the decorating part. So I'll just put that to one side for the moment. I've got, don't know whether this, oh, that'll look alright. You could wrap that around, or you could just do a bow. What do you think? Wrap it around or do a bow? I'll do a bow, and then you can see what you think. This is the real red ribbon that goes with the Toil Tidings suite. It's quite thick, but it's beautiful to use. Just gorgeous. So don't forget to like my page, share this video with your friends and family. Shop online with me at libbystamps.com. Click on the shop button. Don't forget to use the host code and you'll get an extra thank you in your goodies. Alright, just move that across a bit. Put that away. Okay. That'll look alright on there. And some glue dots. Now I like to use a few glue dots on this ribbon because it is so wide. So, while I was at my daughter's, they don't have coffee. They only have tea. Had to go out for coffee. So bad. The things we get used to. Alright. So that can go on there like that. I'll just get rid of some of this mess that I am creating and sticking to, so that I've got a bit more space for us to stamp. Now, the colours that go with this particular suite are garden green and real red. So we've used the real red ribbon, which is called, I'll tell you, no I won't, Real Red 1-inch ruched ribbon from the Toil Tidings. Sweet. Okay. Now, your box has got that nice diamondy shape to it. So, like this one. And I don't think the cardinal will go, "Good morning, Kay. How are you? You all right?" I don't think the cardinal would look good on that. So I think we'll just stamp a sentiment and we'll go for garden green. Do you think, girls? Go for garden green. Let me know what you think. Just give me a second to put some of this stuff away so I can move. Isn't that funny? I've got this big desk, but when I do a Facebook Live, you've only got like, I don't know, 8 inches, 20 centimetres or something that you can actually do it in. So, and you tend to put all your bits and pieces together. All right, I've got the dies here. I've got some very vanilla cardstock, and I've got the stamp set. So the stamp set and the dies come as a bundle, and don't forget, if you buy them in this catalogue, you get them for 10% off. So the stamp set by itself is $42. The dies are $57. So what's that? $99 normally if you bought the two separately. And if you buy them as a bundle, you can get them for $89. So you're saving $10. So why not, you know, do that? You can spend that $10 on something else. All right, so if I stamp in garden green, we'll just do Christmas wishes, do you think? Christmas wishes while I'm getting a block out and some ink. Christmas wishes, or may your days be merry and bright. Christmas wishes. Okay, thanks, Rails. All right, I'm going to have to die cut it. Stamp it up in garden green. All right, beautiful. Thanks, Kay. Don't forget, for every comment you make, you get an entry in the prize draw for today's card. I can't send you today's project because, you know, it'd end up flat, wouldn't it? But here's the card that you're going in the draw for today. Lots of texture and colour going on in the leaves. Just breathe. I think that's a good sentiment for many things, can I tell you? Oops. All right, just bring the big shot in. Make a bit of room. All right, put that on there. Got the dies. Bob's gone out to buy me some more magnets for my pegs. For those of you who were a little later, I've got pegs that I'll share with you again in a minute. And I'm going to donate them to the community centre where I volunteer. I have like a little pop-up shop, and all the proceeds go to the neighbourhood centre for the programs they run for the disadvantaged, disabled, women's groups, multicultural groups. They've also got a garden going on, so lots of different projects that go on there. And they try to raise funds because, you know, they like all community places, they run on government grants and charity, and we all know government grants are not keeping up with the times. So yeah. Alright, so with this I'm going to stick that on there. Now I've already pre-cut, you'll be pleased to know, some leaves. I also pre-cut some of these, but I don't know if they're going to stand out. So what I might do is move the box out of the way, bring in some Stampin' Dimensionals. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Alright, so it looks like I'm up to using bits. Not a bad thing. Use up all the bits from your Stampin' Dimensionals. Don't let any of it go to waste. Alright, now I'll turn this over. What do you think if we put some leaves? Maybe one there, one there. We need one more. I think that'll stay once I put it down. And maybe this one here. Now I'm also just going to add, oh yes, that one's come off. That will come there. Glue dot to the back. Of the leaves. Put that one on the wrong way around. Alright, so just going to add, where are my gluey fingers today? Glue dot there, so it can actually keep the leaf down, and one on there. Alright, what do you think? Green, green, and then we're going to stick this on here. Now we could put in, oh that's nice, I might do that. So glue dot, there you go, just one enough, I think so. Alright, and thanks Karen, glad you like it. And there's these, look, Toil Tidings glitter enamel dots. I love them. And even though it's real red, you can get away with using it with cherry cocker and what's the other one? Poppy Parade. But I thought we might add some green ones to it. So the other one had, so I might do one up here, and a bigger one down here. Alright, so that's our treat box made using the Toil Tidings suite from Stampin' Up. Hello Alison, I hope you're better. Poor old Alison's been struggling a lot lately with ill health. Alright, so there are our treat boxes. Next week I'll have something different for you. I'm not sure what, but I hope to see you back again next week. Don't forget you can buy all these products in my online store. And I'd love you to shop with me. Now, like my page, share this video, and you get, thanks Mary Beth, and you get, you know, a chance to win this beautiful card. So for every comment you've made and every share you make, I'm actually going to change that. If you shared, I'm going to give you 2 tickets in the draw. If you comment, you get 1 for every comment. So share away and you get an extra 2. And for every comment you get 1. Now what I'll do is I will leave it open for 24 hours. So I'll set myself a reminder and I'll put them up tomorrow by midday, whoever wins today's card. Thanks, Karen. I'm glad you're recovering, Alison. Thanks for sharing, Mary. So there are boxes. Now, all this will go up on my blog on Saturday. Yeah, Saturday Australian time with the measurements and more photos. So what I do is I edit the video and put it up every Saturday. Yeah, so I edit the video out and I put it up on my blog on Saturdays, and so you can see the measurements and any tips and tricks we talked about and the replay of the video. You can always come back to my Facebook page for the video replay, or you can see the edited version on a Saturday on my blog. All right, so thanks so much for stopping by today. We all do need to just breathe, Karen. Yep, today's life is faster than any I can remember, I think. I don't know where the time goes, and we always seem to be busy, but it's good to take time out and just breathe. And we also need to look after each other and check that everybody's all right. So I'm feeling more inspired and productive since I've had the few days at my daughter's with her and her lovely husband and my beautiful grandchildren, and I went and saw my son and his lovely wife and my beautiful grandchildren there as well. So I've had a good week away, and was able to catch up with my sister and brother, and haven't seen them for 2 years since I moved. So yeah, all's good. So thanks so much, everybody. Don't forget to go and shop in my online store for these products, and I'll see you again next week, same time, same bat channel. Bye for now.